Hi, everyone. It's so wonderful to get to see you all. I'm excited. I hope that we come to the Magic Mirror. I know everyone has lots of busy schedules, so who knows, but I'm optimistic. I think Alana told me to normally wait a little bit before everyone shows up, not go too fast. So if you start right at the very beginning, it might take people a little bit. She was on some rant about everyone being early or being late, but I just think it takes everyone a little bit for their Magic Mirror to catch up. I think that makes a lot more sense. Not that Anna's didn't make sense, but Anna just likes to talk sometimes, which is totally okay because I like to talk sometimes too. You get what I'm saying, right? So I'll just stand here until then. Well, whenever somebody does get here, maybe you could tell me your name. I think that would be fun. I mean, my name's Rapunzel, so it would make sense for you to share what your names are. And then I'll know. I can at least put well, not a name to the face, I suppose, but a name to the space. On the other end of the Magic Mirror, of course. Hi. It's kind of fun to wave, even when you don't know if anyone's there per se. Hello, Princess Kaylee. Happy birthday. I'll definitely have to sing happy birthday for you. Don't let me forget. We have a little bit of time, but, well, I guess I could just sing it right now while we're waiting for everybody else to show up. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Princess Kaylee. Happy birthday to you. I hope that you've had a magical celebration today. I'm sure it's not quite like what you expected, but you're here on the Magic Mirror seeing me, so hopefully that's lots of fun. I mean, I'm not saying I would want to see me on my birthday, but I love birthdays, you know? They're kind of an annual thing. Get it? I wish Eugene were here. He would have really laughed at that joke. He just likes, I guess, witty commentary. That's kind of his thing. To make silly jokes that make sense and have some, I don't know how to describe witty. You guys know what I'm talking about though, right? Like witty commentary. It's always like I have a good example. Okay. Anytime that my hair is kind of naughty, he'll say that it's all tangled. Get it? It's like a it's a witty joke. Well, has anyone else arrived and want to say hi? I just love learning people's names. I mean, I know that my name's quite a mouthful. The one time when I actually when I met Eugene, I said that my name was Rapunzel, and he said Gesundheit, which means bless you in German. So I guess he thought I was sneezing, but that's a pretty funny thing to. I mean, no one sneezes and goes Rapunzel. Like that doesn't make any sense. I think he was just messing with me, but names are really interesting, and mine's really long. Now it's Rapunzel Fitzherbert, so can you please say happy birthday to Ella? Oh, happy birthday to you as well, Ella. Should I sing happy birthday again? I know I just sang happy birthday, but I'll totally do it again if you'd like me to. Oh, I love you too. I'm so excited. There's so many birthdays today. I mean, birthdays are... I don't really have a word for them. I'd like to say wonderful, but they're better than wonderful. Oh, that's so nice to meet you. What does that say? One of your daughter's favorite princesses? Well, thank you. I mean, you're one of my favorite dads. I mean, you have a daughter, so you must be a dad. And today's Father's Day, I'm pretty sure. So happy Father's Day. We had a brunch this morning for my dad. You know, he's the king of Corona, so he has lots of things to do all the time. But we were able to scoot him aside for a nice brunch, which is like a mixture between breakfast and lunch. And it was lots and lots of fun. We had all kinds of yummy things. I even made a little hazelnut soup for him. Very, very tiny ones, because brunch is supposed to be, not too heavy of a meal, so they were just small. And then we had hazelnut cupcakes made by Attila, which are the yummiest things. You should try them sometime. I think chocolate frosting is the best. Hazelnut cake with chocolate frosting. It's kind of like Nutella. I don't know if you guys have ever had that before, but oh my goodness, it's so yummy. All right, well, we'll take a couple more minutes, and then if anyone else comes, they can say hello. And if no one else shows up, we'll just move on to reading because that's going to be super fun. I haven't really decided what story I'm going to read yet. I know that Anna and Elsa both read stories about snow and ice, so I was thinking maybe I could read something a little bit different, just because it's the middle of summer, and we love ice and snow, but there's warmth and rain right now. I did think of the opposite precipitation from snow. That was a really big word. I've been learning a lot lately. Since I've been in the Kingdom of Corona and spending time in the castle, there's lots of books for me to read. And I do painting mostly, but I can't learn how to paint and won't always know what to paint if I don't read. So I do like to read and look at maps and just learn about the world outside of Corona. You know, I got outside my tower and I only had 3 books in there, so it's nice to have more books to read. All right, last chance if anyone wants to tell me your name. I would love to hear it. I think so far we've had a couple of people. And then I'll get on to story time. I think I'll hold my book this way because it's a little funny if I go this way. My braid takes up a lot of space. I mean, it stays on my shoulder pretty well because I just have it pinned there, but it moves around a lot. Like if I move my shoulder. It almost covers my little poof out here too sometimes. Do you guys have long hair like me? I don't know. I can't see what you look like, sadly, so you'll have to tell me if you have really long hair, even if it's not blonde. I mean, it's so magical. Mine doesn't glow anymore like it used to, which is kind of sad, but I'll sing that song that used to make my hair glow, and maybe your hair will glow. Who knows? All right, I'm going to grab a book. I'll be right back. Okay. See, it was really quick. It wasn't too long. So I have 5-minute princess stories. Let's see what story we want to read today. I'm thinking, trying to give someone time to tell me their name. Or maybe where you're from would be fun too. I said I'm from Corona, but oh, I think this one is the one that I want to read. Oh, this one is so cute. Okay, I'm going to tell a story about my friend Moana. She's a wayfinder and chief of her village, or at least she will be someday. And she is from Motunui, which is this beautiful little island in the Pacific Ocean, and it looks so warm and tropical. I think you guys will really like it. All right, so this story, if you can see, wrong way. It's called A Path to the Sea. Moana loved the ocean. She loved swimming, canoeing, and walking along the shore. When Moana was old enough, Grandma Tala taught her how to surf, and Moana spent a lot of time trying to ride the waves. After paddling into the ocean, she would float on her board and wait until the right one came along, and she would pop up and stand on her surfboard. Get in here nice and close. Ooh, everything is backwards. All right, can you guys see them okay? Does anyone know what her little pig friend's name is? Can anybody guess? He's so cute. Reminds me of Pascal, just a little bit bigger. One day, as Moana and Pua, the pig, waited for a wave, a sea turtle paddled towards them. He swam directly up to Moana and looked right at her. She watched as he floated beside her. "Hello," she said. There was something familiar about the sea turtle, but Moana couldn't figure out where or when she had met him before. It was almost as if she'd known him as a little girl. The sea turtle stayed with Moana and Pua, playing with them in the water all day long. When Moana surfed, the turtle seemed to do the same beside her, even letting Pua stand on his back to surf. "You like to surf too?" Moana said, smiling at the sea turtle. She thought for a moment. "I will call you Lolo." There you can see them all together surfing, meeting each other. Sea turtles look kind of cuddly. For many days, whenever Moana and Pua went to the ocean, Lolo found them there. They had fun swimming, surfing, and playing in the waves. One day, Moana stayed out on the shore until dark to watch the ocean sparkle in the moonlight. I knew I would find you here, said Grandma Tala, joining Moana on the beach. The two walked under the stars, picking up seashells along the way, until Moana noticed that Lolo was swimming towards the shore. They watched as the sea turtle crawled up on the sand and over towards the coconut trees. Then Lolo started digging a hole in the sand. Does he need help? Moana asked. Grandma Tala shook her head, and the two continued to watch quietly until Lolo covered the hole and went back to the water. What is he doing, Grandma? Asked Moana. She, you mean, Grandma Tala said with a laugh. Moana gasped in surprise. Your turtle friend just laid her eggs in the hole that she dug, Grandma Tala said. Generations of sea turtles lay their eggs right there. She told Moana how the baby turtles made their way to the ocean after hatching, and when the females grow up, they come back to lay their eggs, she added. How do they remember the spot? Moana asked, and how did the babies even know how to get to the ocean? They just know, said Grandma Tala. Moana understood. They listened to their hearts, she said. That's right, Grandma Tala said proudly. Here they are together. Moana checked the nesting grounds every day. She wondered when the baby turtles would hatch and hoped she would get to see them. One day, Moana and Pua were surfing when the sky turned gray. They quickly paddled to the shore, and as the rain poured down, they raced back to the village. When they got home, they watched the trees bend and sway as they listened to the music of raindrops. It is very common for the weather to get kind of crazy this time of year. There you can see her checking on the blend. Soon after the storm was over, the sun came out. Moana grabbed her surfboard and hurried back to the ocean. When she got there, she couldn't believe her eyes. The storm had knocked a coconut tree right on top of the nesting grounds. Luckily, the eggs were safely buried deep underground. But what if the baby sea turtles hatch? She wondered. They could all be trapped. Moana had to do something, and fast. She ran back to the village and told her friends what had happened. The eggs will hatch any day, she explained. Her friends agreed to help, and Moana led them to the site. So here you can see when she found the tree down, and then talking to all of her friends. It's so wonderful to know that she has friends that can help her. I know I have a very close group of friends that help me with pretty much everything. They all worked together to carefully clear the fallen tree. But then suddenly they heard a loud crack, and another palm tree had been damaged in the storm and was about to fall on the site. Hurry, urged Moana. Let's push it away from the nest. Everyone gathered around the broken tree. They used all of their strength to push it until it finally snapped and fell. We did it, cheered Moana, breathing a sigh of relief. You see Pua? He's helping right there. He has a little log in his mouth. He's a very small pig. I don't think he can carry very much. The next day, Moana and Grandma Tala were dancing with the ocean waves when Moana saw something move in the nesting grounds. Grandma, look, she said excitedly. Lolo's eggs are hatching. They watched as the baby sea turtles made their way out of the nest. When a seabird swooped in and tried to capture one of the baby turtles, Moana waved her arms and Pua chased the bird away. Moana and her friends protected the newborns, determined to see that each and every one of them made it safely to the water. So here they are dancing together. And then here's when the little sea turtles started to escape. I think they're so cute. I'd really love to hold one, but I don't think we have sea turtles in Corona. At least I haven't seen any. Later that day, when Moana and Pua went surfing, Lolo and all of her little baby sea turtles swam around them, paddling and playing together. Moana smiled. She felt great knowing that she had helped Lolo's sea turtles, and there was no better way to celebrate than by enjoying the ocean together. Look at all those little babies. They're so cute. They remind me of Pascal when he was very little. he is a chameleon, so he's not quite the same type of creature, but still a reptile, and he was so small and adorable. Oh. To be completely honest, though, he's still small and adorable now. All right, well, I was thinking next maybe we could play a game together. I know that Anna and Elsa have probably played charades, but I was thinking we could play hide and seek. Does that sound like fun? Lizzie, do you want to help me for this one?
I would be happy to help you.
Okay, so the way that hide and seek works is you obviously have to count because I have Pascal here to help us. And he's a chameleon, so he's very, very good at hide and seek. Not as good as I am, but he tries really hard. So for this, I'm going to help him hide somewhere in the area that you can see. You'll have to count to 10 or 15, whatever you feel like. And then you'll say, ready or not, here we come. And you'll open your eyes and you just have to guess. And everyone else can tell us in the magic mirror where they think Pascal is.
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay, so whenever you're ready, you just have to cover your eyes so we know you're not peeking.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ready or not, here I come. Yeah, he's doing a really great job hiding. I can't see him right now. Are any of our friends who are watching want to guess where Pascal is?
I told him that he couldn't change colors, because if he changes colors, I think that we'd probably never find him. There was one day that Eugene was looking for him for 4 days straight.
Oh, wow.
4. I knew where he was the whole time. He was just sleeping in my room. But every time that Eugene would come in and check, and it's a big castle, anytime that he would narrow it down to my room, Pascal would just change colors. Eugene couldn't see him.
He's a very smart chameleon then.
He is. Right, does anyone have any guesses?
For those of you who are just joining us, we're playing hide and seek with Pascal the chameleon. And so you can see Pascal, type where you think he is in the comments.
I think he just did really well. Maybe everyone's stumped. It was a really funny time when Eugene was looking for him because I had convinced Eugene I had no idea where he was. And he'd be running around and he'd be like, Rapunzel, where is he? And I'd say, Eugene, I don't know. Even though I did. I felt bad fibbing, but, you know, Pascal made me think he promised that I would. And he's only got 2 little pinkies. You know, his little hands are like this.
Well, no one has guessed so far, so can I take a guess?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's under your arm.
Under my arm? Well, I don't see him under my arm.
Let me be more specific. Is he tucked under your braid?
Is he? Oh, yes, he is. Good job. See, he didn't turn colors, so you can see all this bright green. All right, do we want to do it again?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so this time you should count to... What did you do last time? 10 or 15?
15, yes.
Okay, you should do 10 this time. We'll make it like a little harder.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. I can't see him. Where did he go?
You know, he isn't on me. So by process of elimination, he has to be somewhere here. And perhaps when he was hiding, he had a leg out. And then as soon as I go, maybe he's right here somewhere.
Okay.
You can't really see him. And that's my fault, but it's okay.
It's okay.
So you can just guess.
Is he underneath the star that's at the top of the curtain?
It's not a star, it's a flower.
Oh,
But
it's a flower. Okay, he's not up there. Well, it's very pretty.
thank you.
Is he under the curtain on the side?
No, I don't think so.
Not on that one. Can we check the other curtain?
The other curtain?
The other side. Oh, there he is. And we have a comment that says, I could curtainly help you.
See, those are the kind of jokes that Eugene makes all the time.
You were talking about those earlier. It sounds about right.
All right, well, let's do one more, but I'm thinking that maybe I need 15 seconds.
Okay, I can give you 15 seconds this time. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ready or not, here I come. Okay. I think I see a little bit of green. Does anyone watching want to guess where Pascal is?
Do you mean the green in my hair?
Oh,
Wait, I don't have any green flowers in my hair. Well, this flower right here has just a bit of green.
A little bit of green. Anyone watching, can you guess where Pascal is?
I think he left.
I mean, I'm having a hard time finding him. We have a comment that says, "Don't skirt the issue." You just did a twirl. Is he hiding by your feet? I can't really see your feet. Maybe you could tell us?
You can't see my feet because I don't have any shoes on. And Eugene told me I should wear shoes, but I really don't like to. So I was kind of being a stinker and not doing it.
Well,
so I just put a magic mirror so you couldn't see my feet.
Okay. So he's not that out your feet. I'm just going to take your word for it.
So I have 1 foot.
1 foot. Okay. Is
I
he?
can't get my foot that high. I'm not Esmeralda.
Is he at your hip under your braid? Nope.
No, he's not.
Okay. Well, what about the other hip? Is he in your skirt at your other hip?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Another commenter has said that they want to address it.
Oh my goodness, he's under my skirt. I can't deal with the witty commentary. This is how Eugene gets me every time we play hide and seek. He just gets me with it because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Just assume for a second that everybody here knows. Okay. So I'll give Pascal a round of applause. Thank you.
He did a wonderful job.
Okay, so I was thinking now I could probably sing a couple of songs. Thank you for all your help, Lizzie.
Of course, the screen is all yours.
All right, well, I have a little bit of time left, so if anyone wants to hear Happy Birthday again, let me know. But until I hear from you, I'm going to sing a couple of my favorite songs, and you can sing along if you know them. All right, so the first one I used to sing all the time when I was living in my tower with Mother Gothel. It goes like this. 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. Starting the chores and sweep till the floor's all clean. Polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. Sweep again, and by then it's like 7:15, and so I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar and knit and cook, and basically just wonder, when will my life begin? Then after lunch it's puzzles and darts and baking, paper mache, a bit of ballet and chess, pottery and ventriloquy, candle making. Then I'll stretch, maybe sketch, take a climb, sew a dress, and I'll reread those books. If I have time to spare, I'll paint the walls some more. I'm sure there's room somewhere. And then I'll brush and brush and brush and brush my hair, stuck in the same place I've always been. And I'll keep wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering, when will my life begin? And then, suddenly, like the next day, Flynn Rider comes up my tower. I I think the song, the song has good luck. All right, so the next song I really want to sing was the song I used to sing when my hair had magical glowy powers. And it doesn't anymore for a really, really long list of reasons, but I can still sing the song. And if your hair glows when I sing, then you know that the magical incantation works for you too. It goes like this. Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. Make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine. Heal what has been hurt, change the fate's design. Save what has been lost, bring back what once was mine. What once was mine. All right, you'll have to let me know if anyone's hair was glowing, okay? Lizzie, was your hair glowing?
My hair was not glowing. Not today, anyway.
Not today. Does it glow on some days?
It depends on the mood that I'm in. Sometimes it does. I have very strange hair.
It's okay. So do I. All right, well, if anyone else was glowing, let me know. I do have one more song for you, and this song came when Eugene and I finally realized that we kind of liked each other, like that. And we were in a wonderful, magical lantern festival that was supposed to be for my birthday. Well, it was my birthday, but I didn't know that it was for me at that very moment in time. But I do now, looking back. And we were in this beautiful boat in a magical lantern festival. It was amazing. All right, and it goes like this. All those days watching from the window, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. Now that I see you. Oh, it makes my heart so warm, even though Eugene's not here right now. I have to go give him a big hug right after this. Well, I hope that everyone enjoyed hearing me sing and do stories and just had a fun time with the hide and seek with Pascal. Is there anybody else that I need to sing happy birthday to before I get going? I'm just very excited for the rest of my day. I have some reading to do and a huge painting that I have to work on later. I'm doing a mural down in the village of my parents and I, and Eugene and Cassandra and all of us. And maybe some of my favorite friends from the village will be in the painting too. All right, well, we'll give it one more minute if anyone wants to hear happy birthday. I know that birthdays are very important, and I know how special I always feel on my birthday. But if not, I'll probably just get headed out. Maybe I could wave and say goodbye to some of you. I hope you have a magical rest of your day. And thanks so much for joining me. I know that you probably have really busy schedules, so it's been wonderful to get to spend a little bit of time with you. I don't know. Lizzie, do you think there's anyone else who needs happy birthday, or should I just head out?
I think we are good to go. Thank you very much for coming. It was wonderful to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too. I hope you have a magical rest of your day too.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, everyone, for